And don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from earlier on coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Conley out there with Clarkson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
So he gets them both. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Clarkson against Irving. Clarkson goes. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Even when he first came into the league, this was Clarkson's go-to move, pressing the action off the dribble.
And Brooklyn has possession. In the corner, it's Harris. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Clarkson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here are the Nets. To the paint. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Clarkson after Ben Simmons' miss. Another miss by Utah.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Over in the corner, Conley. A 3-pointer is right on target.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Irving kicks to Simmons. Harris against Markkanen. Shot from 16. Harris, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
The 3. Utah gets it back. Down low, goes back up, and he sinks the layup. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Here's Markkanen following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Irving finds Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harris has got 8 points.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
The drive by Clarkson. The layup missed.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Irving for 3. Good on the triple.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Watanabe's checked in for Royce O'Neal. T.J. Warren comes in for Joe Harris. Curry's checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for Ben Simmons. Here's Mills after the basket by Utah. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
It's Beasley on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
That one falls.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Jazz trail by 8. Here's Sexton. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Watanabe. And it's Warren with the ball for the Nets. Pass to Mills. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound. Here's Claxton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Inside. Kicks it out to Gay. Pass to Horton Tucker. They set the pick. And at last, they get one to fall. Nets leading by 6. Mills passes to Watanabe. Here's Claxton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Claxton's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Sexton. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Claxton. No good from Beasley.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Nets lead by 10. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Conley, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Clarkson in at shooting guard. Jazz trail by 13. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one. dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Gay up top, guarded by Simmons. Clarkson for three. Simmons pulls it in. Nets leading by 15. Here's Irving, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
To the wing on the left. And here's Mills for three. He doesn't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Takes the 13-footer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And every jumper Simmons makes gives the defense more to think about. That's a nice shot.
And then Gay with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
That free throw missing. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Alexander Walker. It'll go, and the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Gay.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
And the Nets miss again.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Vanderbilt finds Markkanen. Vanderbilt a screen on Simmons. Conley the pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Superb recognition from the clever veteran Conley on that one. Very adept at knowing when to dish it.
Here's Simmons. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Alexander Walker passes to Gay. A rebound by the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Sumner passes to Irving. Vanderbilt with the block. Gay with it, outguarded by Simmons. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Nets leading by 12. Harris kicks to Irving. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
And the Jazz call time here. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power, and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately, it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? It's good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Jazz trail by 16, and Sexton has it in the corner. Jazz passing it around, and there it is for him. He has 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Out left to the wing. Here's Sumner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 17.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And it's Warren with the ball for Brooklyn. Passes it to Watanabe. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Beasley's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. .50 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Claxton. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Beasley outside. And the 3 ball is good. Beasley's got 8 points.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
And he drives in. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Now, Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
.23 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closely. Good D by Irving. Off with the layup. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Irving on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. O'Neal is out there with Harris. Then it's Simmons. And it's Sumner in at the point. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back. Correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Jazz trail by 20. Clarkson looking for an opening. Conley finds Clarkson. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The Jazz shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. To the right side. Simmons against Clarkson. Back to Conley. For three. It's good from long range. Conley's got 6.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jazz trail by 19. Outside Conley. Tries again. He lays it in. He's got 8.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And here's Clarkson. He dishes it to Conley. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Misses the wing J. To the inside. Here's Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Nets lead by 19.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. The Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Alexander Walker comes in for Markkanen, and the basket is good.
And really, not much else you can do against Simmons. That close to the cup, this guy just too clever.
Here's Gay. The Jazz with another miss.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Here's O'Neal. Good. And Harris gets the assist. O'Neal's got 4 this quarter.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often. Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Utah calls timeout. So for the Nets, Watanabe's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Thomas comes in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Jazz. Colin Sexton comes in for Michael Conley. There's the 3. And they get it back. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-5 run. And Simmons kicks to Mills. The leaner. Rebound, Utah.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Sexton with it. Now Thomas defending. Sexton the pass to Gay. Picked by Gay. Dishes it to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
14 feet away. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 10 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Utah calls timeout. And Utah making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Beasley outside. They get the rebound. Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Gay, such a terrific athlete. Outstanding at rising up and just bringing the hammer.
Baseline Jay on the way. Rebounded by the Jazz. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Nets. Here's Watanabe. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got assist number 5 here tonight.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Sweet move. And Beasley puts it in. 10 points for him.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Pass to Watanabe. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
That will count. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Utah shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Malik Beasley. And it's Markkanen in at the 4. And Zabuki, good.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing.
Brooklyn's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Thomas, the 15-footer, good. Thomas got his first points of the game. And Utah has possession. Alexander Walker passes to Beasley. Rebound by Sumner. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And it's Utah's ball. Pass to Alexander Walker. Good on the three-point shot. Alexander Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Sumner passes to Thomas. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Morris. Royce O'Neal comes in for Thomas. Harris is checked in for Edmund Sumner. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patty Mills. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Irving. Sinks that one from the post. Now here's Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Clarkson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Warren the pass to Claxton. They get it again. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Tries from 16. Second chance shot, and Irving with the lay-in. Good.
You can't forget to box Kyrie out. He's good at using that little slick athleticism to track down some easy misses.
Here's Conley, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
The first one falls. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Irving kicks to Warren. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
A diverse skill set makes Warren an offensive threat. Perimeter shooting is just one of the tricks up his sleeve.
Conley against Irving. And it's sent back by Irving.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Warren on the wing. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Shots good by Clarkson.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Claxton. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Conley. There's the lob to the hoop.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
O'Neal dishes to Harris. Trains the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And he comes up with the deuce.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Claxton, covered by Conley. O'Neal from long range. That one, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Floats one up. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Curry subbed in for Joe Harris. Horton Tucker's checked in for Utah.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
From deep. And the Nets, another 3.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside Warren. Here's Watanabe. Drills the three-pointer.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
The dish to Conley. The pass to Horton Tucker. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Warren. Outside Irving, over Conley, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Curry.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started...
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll